It's out of control. Religion against religion. They've been selling progress for the last 40, 50 years, but it wasn't progress, and we can tell that by now. The experiment failed. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the shit show. Now, do you ever feel like just something was wrong and you couldn't quite put your finger on it? Do you ever feel like this collapse of civilization, of our culture, just didn't happen by accident? You know, it was planned, and I know it was planned. Every Western country collapsing at the same time with the same problems, the same issues, drugs out of control, crime out of control, immigration out of control. You got these people like Amazon, Netflix, the government itself, huge corporations going out of business. For what? They keep doing the same things over and over and over and over again. For DEI, for all these different reasons. And it just doesn't make sense. When they obviously see that it's not working, they just double down. They triple down. They didn't drop bombs to ruin civilization. They dropped policies, man. They dropped hashtags, fear campaigns going back as long as I can remember. I'm old enough to remember when we were hiding underneath our desks in elementary school because they thought nukes were going to drop on us. Like, come on, man. This government, this world has been ruled by fear for way too long. And that is the best way to control people. Now, they sold us comfort, then obedience, then identity confusion. Now chicks got dicks. Oh, man, what a world. Now, total control. That's what comes next. Totalitarianism, authoritarianism. It's coming, baby. And it's here in a lot of countries already. You see what's going on in England? I'm not going to spout off about it. Just watch the YouTube or some alternate news sites every here and there. But man, we were trained to accept this since we were young. And that's why I've always had that feeling that, just something was wrong. If you didn't fit in with that in crowd, our teachers were mostly females growing up. And they basically groomed us to think that everything was okay and that, this fear-based emotions were okay. And to exhibit masculine traits was a bad thing. Toxic masculinity, so to speak. But really, it was all about submission. They wanted us to submit to the system. And that gets taught to us from a very young age. And if you go against that, and if you're a young child just bucking against the system and saying, you know what, like as a kid, you're just trying to be a kid. But when they see that you're just, maybe not going to conform to being a little bitch, to being a simped out little bitch, then you get sent to the detention, and then you get sent to remedial class, and next thing you know, you're washing dishes at 40 years old saying, what the hell happened? But, this wasn't progress. They've been selling progress for the last 40, 50 years, but it wasn't progress. And we can tell that by now. The experiment failed. The experiment failed. And what it was, though, it was spiritual warfare, wrapped in dopamine and distraction. They distracted us with video games, with movies that suck. And now they're distracting us with just fear and social media. Who gets pissed off? They want us fighting against each other about our race, about our politics, about our gender, men against women, women against men, city against city. It's out of control. Religion against religion. It's out of control. And if you're still here, you already know this. If you know me, if you've listened to me before, you already know this. Because you're not crazy. You're awake. Finally. So stick around. We got more to say, baby. I'll catch you on the flip side, baby. Peace.